What if I don't tell you when we're recording?
Well,
what if we just start? Mom hit me. That's abuse. Welcome again to another installment of, I guess, I called it Juby Talk last time, after the fact. Sorry, Jen. And
fine.
Yeah, this time though, we are going to be having a special guest on in order to talk about the new anime film by Mari Okada, who has done a lot of script writing for anime in the past, and this is going to be her directorial debut for Maquia. And since it's got a lot to do with mothers and such, I thought it would be a really great idea for us to have my mother, or our mother, in here. Sorry, Jen.
No, it's fine.
But anyway, yes, this is Jen. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jen. We're related. That's it.
Very nice. Very nice. And next to me is my mother. I like to call her Mom.
Good job, Julie.
Say hi, Mom.
Hi, everybody.
But yeah, we are going to do a little bit of an interview with my mother because we actually all three watched it together. And I think she was the only one that cried.
Oh, I cried. I did.
Well, okay,
I mean, you couldn't
see
see me because, I'm in a different state. So, Mom, could you give your best summary of the film without any spoilers and saying all of the names correctly?
No. Just give one to the best of your ability. Like, just in general, what would you say the film is about?
Mothers.
Mothers. Okay. She's looking into the corner of the room, thoughtful.
Well, in general, I would say it did start with the myths.
Like, fantasies and stuff.
Fantasies and things, right.
And so the main girl, she is on kind of a journey.
Lots of stuff happened. There were a lot of moms.
Yeah, well, she had to become part of the real world. And it was her journey in the real world. And something that she was not familiar with.
We're doing a really good job not spoiling it.
This is really hard. Well, I feel it's like not a spoiler to say that, like, yeah, she raises a child. So that's
She's
like
a single mother.
Well, becoming part of the real world, something that
Yeah.
she was not used to doing.
Yeah, I think it's, as Mari Okada had said, it's a lot about the bonds and the relationships between people and how she goes from the clan of the separated, thrust into society.
They were actually separated.
They really were literally separated.
And they did not believe
They were like
in
lepers.
Love.
No, Jenny, not lepers. Yeah. So a really quick summary is Maquia, she lives in a clan of the separated. That goes not so good. She gets kind of separated from the separated.
She was even different in her own clan.
Yes, and so she gets separated from the separated, and then she finds a baby. She's like, I'm gonna raise this baby. And this random guy's like, you shouldn't do that, because that's a bad idea. She's like, nah, I'm gonna do it. And so...
And she didn't know the first thing about being a mother. She didn't know anything.
It's about motherhood. And you left out that guy was really attractive.
He was. Okay. Anyway, you just really like that.
Well, there were
voice actor.
other attractive guys in
I
there.
do.
There were. Okay,
I
I want to make a point of that. Maquia actually has like a couple of like really attractive men. Like just happening around her, and like I really want to thank Mari Okada for having that stuff.
Oh, in general, I watched the first 5 minutes of this animation, and I was so in love with the animation. It was beautiful.
So that's actually, you're skipping ahead on my list of questions, Mom. So number
Julie,
4.
we're still on the first question.
Jenny, I'm done with the first question. She's not gonna give me a summary. So
you want a summary?
No. So number 4, because I guess this is how we're gonna do it now. How did you like the art style, Mom?
It was gorgeous.
Okay.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Is it because it resembles the way you decorated our house?
Possibly.
Okay.
No. You know that I've only bought you excellent art books, and this was just beautiful in places.
It was. They were their
The wood
outfits. Yes, the
Oh,
wood
the
grain.
background
very,
artist.
very beautiful.
Very beautiful. I really liked the way that they
envisioned a different mythical place.
they did. It was a lot of good world building.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking for a few more furries just lurking around.
Oh, you weren't.
But they did not have furries. They're all human, except for, I guess.
Spoiler alert.
You know, I know, right? Well, okay, but she's kind of like elven-esque, but she doesn't have
she's-
pointy ears, does she?
She's
She
an
have
elf.
pointy ears?
She's basically an elf.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Whatever, Jenny. So, okay, I wanna ask a question. So in Maquia, she's like a constant crybaby. You know, that's kind of how she started out. But then becoming a mother, she goes through a lot of trials and.
Was it the boys that told her that mom should never cry?
I think it was Lang.
Was it Lang?
But I was gonna ask you, so she decides I'm never going to cry again for the sake of my child. Is that something that you adhere to?
Oh, she
as a
cried
mother?
watching the movie. Like
I know,
still
she cried while watching the movie, so.
I think Lang's mom was trying to be strong all the time for them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was trying to tell Maquia. You know, he felt that it was important for a mother to not cry so that she could be strong and show them how to be strong. And Maquia tried really hard.
I know.
But life is difficult.
Life
and
is.
not all mothers can adhere to not crying. And I, when I was younger, did not cry so much. But now that I'm really old, I cry all the time.
So it's the opposite. Before you didn't cry, now you have kids, you cry
Yeah,
all the time.
Right, I'm the opposite of Maquia.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's fair.
It's like I see a movie.
Well, I think she was trying to be strong for her child, and like, you know, she was even trying to like, you know, get a job and do everything she could for him. But she was just like, you know, you reach your limits. You know, I was surprised she never hit him.
No, I was sitting there like,
She was
it's a
really,
shoe.
really good to him.
She was very good to him. I mean,
And she, from the very beginning, said, "I don't know what a mother is."
yeah,
or
because
how to be a mother.
she did not have a family. That was the first point.
Yeah,
I
they
wish I
never
had a
did
family.
explain that. But
No,
it seemed like
she
was
did.
alone.
She went to the elder later, and she was like, "Elder, I'm so alone." And they explained that she didn't have a family. For some reason, she also slipped in like, "Hey, if you ever go outside the clan, never fall in love with anyone." She was like,
Because
okay.
you'll be lonelier.
Because she was like, then you'll learn the true, you know, meaning of loneliness, which is knowing someone and then losing them.
Yeah, and
Which is like what
okay. Which
ties
happens when
into
you
the
have
end
a
of the movie,
dog, which is
actually.
why you have to get another dog.
But like that's the point of like taking a chance on anything. It's like, okay, you're gonna have to take the chance because guess what? Things happen, but does that mean to never love? No.
which is that's why I cried in the end, because I felt really that the moral of the story was
It's better.
it's better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all.
I feel like I need to ask more mother questions.
Is
Like-
childbirth like war?
That was a metaphor.
That was an
in there.
allegory. That was a metaphor.
That was.
It
Is
was pretty clear.
childbirth like fighting in a war?
Maybe.
Are there swords coming out?
No. Just the baby fighting for its life.
That's true. That's true. God, this is so hard.
Because there were various mothers, if you think about that. in this movie.
There were various mothers in this movie. There was the one that took her in the beginning.
She had a
Well,
great
she
design.
was just practical.
She was very practical. She didn't have. There was no father there. If you noticed.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
I don't
guess
think he was.
I guess she was running the farm alone with her kids.
Yeah.
I
was
guess
just-
so.
she was
She had
strong.
2 little boys, and she was like, "Get out of here!"
She was running everything.
Right? And
But
then
actually,
every time
that's
she'd
something I
smack-
really liked.
You liked the strong mama.
I like the strong mamas and, single mothers, and it is a little Miyazaki-esque, I'd say, of having, a young girl, the protagonist. And there's not like a guy there telling her, this is what you do, and just follow me, and stuff like that. I can't talk.
This was very much about women, wasn't it?
It really was.
It was a very young women.
But like, yeah, there were a lot of mother figures in this movie. Some that surprised me. Yeah, all different kinds.
From the
irresponsible ones to ones that seem to take too much responsibility. And
to the cow.
To the cow. You're right. No, I think it was a goat. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like people who don't have a strong connection to their mothers, or have really gone back and seen how much their own mothers have tried to give them, I feel like this will be a lot of reflecting. Granted, not all mothers are good.
And then I think this animation did have some moments that brought that to mind, that not some of them have the intention, and they think they really want to, and then sometimes things just don't follow through.
Are there any last questions, Jenny, that you'd like to ask your mother while she's sitting here?
Why did you cry at the end?
Oh, are you asking? Is that the question I should ask you?
I'm asking you, why did you cry?
Oh, okay.
It's a mess.
I cried at the end because of mommies. And you're my mommy.
She's just laughing, Jenny.
I know. I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but I can't say or else I spoil it. But, there's a lot of love in those last 10 minutes, and it's very bittersweet.
Yeah, because her son's life was so important to her. It was everything.
After this movie, I feel like a lot of people are going to call their mothers.
Everyone is going to call. I mean, they should.
Even though there is fantasy adventure in this, there are other things going on in this story. It's not just this storyline. There is a lot more.
It makes you appreciate.
But the main storyline was about Maquia.
Yeah.
And her love for her son, which, was a child that was not hers, but she grew to love him so much as if he were her own.
So this was a review of Maquia When the Promised Flower Blooms, or Sayonara no Asa ni Yakusoku no Hana o Kazaro, which is something a lot longer. So you can just call it Sayo Asa, apparently. So this was obviously a movie directed and written by Mari Okada. You should totally check out her other works. They're all wonderful. She has a really great way of being dramatic without being too much. And this film comes out July 20th, so I think it's a great idea to go with your mother.
Literally take your mother.
She would be so happy if you just called her once in a while. Take her on a date. She will light up. You know what? Take her to dinner after that.
I don't know if you want to tell people to date their mother.
Jenny, you're the only one taking this weird, okay?
No, it's about giving back.
Yeah, it's about giving back, Jenny. Not about whatever weird thing you're going after. Yep, and I think our review of this is that it's full of heart, has some really great lessons and themes.
And it's a beautiful animation to watch.
Yes, so I hope everyone has enjoyed listening to us talk for a long, long time again. I will be putting out a song, so don't think that, oh my god, she's quitting singing because she put out 2 videos without singing. What's she doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. My best. So hold on. I'll keep you updated through Twitter if anyone checks that. Say bye, Mom.
Bye.
Say bye, Jenny. Stop laughing.
All right. You're doing your best.
Thank you. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye guys. Till next time.